Angela Simmons, are you telling me right now you're in your single girl era again?
Yeah, I'm telling you that. She's single.
All right. So first of all, if you don't know, my name is Kamara, and I want you to go ahead and subscribe, like, and do all the things with the YouTube channel. So rumors have been circulated, and now it has been confirmed that Angela Yee is broken up with Yo Gotti after a 3-year relationship. And I really wanted to, get into no gossip, but I wanted to find out the facts. So I went to Power 105.1. So on Wednesday, June 18th, the entrepreneur confirmed she and CMG founder have broken up after dating for the past 3 years. In a new episode of Angie Martinez IRL Podcast, Simmons reveals she's in her growing and healing season before she's saying she's transforming into the next part of, she said, herself. Toward the end of the interview, Simmons confirmed that she and the Memphis rapper are no longer together. Now on the Breakfast Club, I did hear that he was in London and she wasn't there, so then that sparked, some eyes. They were like, yo, what is going on? But if you remember, Yo Gotti, he essentially manifested his relationship with Angela Simmons after he professed his love for her in his 2016 hit Down in the Den. It go down in the okay, anyway. 6 years later, Gotti finally landed the girl of his dreams and started a public relationship with her. The couple was spotted at several high-profile events and on red carpets. She even starred in Gotti's music video No Fake Love in 2023. Now, despite rumors about the couple's alleged engagement, Simmons says she made the tough decision to end her relationship. So we're going to listen a little bit to this commentary because I thought it was interesting because Glorilla is somewhere in the mix.
Man, that a man of his status, a man of his stature with the paper he got, with the notoriety he got, with the fame he has, he just didn't want the old version of her. And at the same time, young Glorilla has been really glowing up nicely. You know what I'm saying? She's come a long way. I mean, she got a little work done and all that, but she has come a long way, dog. A long way. She has come a long way. And she recently did an interview with Angie Martinez. And she admits that she made the decision to leave the situation. But here's why she left. Understanding, being realistic with herself and understanding that with the type of reverence that Glorilla has for Gotti, it's only a matter of time before Gotti at least attempts to choose the younger woman.
Now, this is why I disagree with him because just because Glorilla is somewhere in the mix, and I'm a fan of Glorilla. Congratulations to her for winning that Gospel BET award. I just like her. I like her music. But one thing that I will say is I don't think this was about choosing the younger woman. I honestly think Angela said, listen, there are some things in Yo Gotti's life I don't want to partake in, and she decided to separate. It was tough. That doesn't mean they still not gonna talk on the phone. But in terms of marriage, she said, no, player, I can't do this. But let's listen to more.
That's just what it is. You think about just the OG status that Gotti has in young Glow's life, how he changed her life, how he led her out of the life she was living and put her in a position she probably never even thought she was going to be in. He did that. Her first big bag came from him. The success she has right now came through him. And the reverence that she shows, that makes a woman desire you. If you change a woman's life for the first time, that woman desires you. That's why so many women who have children are locked in with their baby daddy, because he's the one who made her a mother the first time. You know what I mean?
Side note, I know some women who've had plenty of children. Okay. And they not locked in with their baby daddy. Now he giving the male perspective and I want to hear him. But I know some women who said, girl, I'm so tired of you. I want you out my face. But let's continue.
And if that situation was just, say, a one night stand, then the second man she has a child with, if they actually try to be a family, he actually gave her the family experience for the first time. Women respond to these things, man. They respond to these things. And what you're seeing is a situation that's like that. See, here's what a woman doesn't want to believe. Women don't want to believe that a man's physical standards for a woman matter. They always do. They always do. You have many men who compromise and sacrifice, and they'll let a woman just get big on them, and they'll still be trying to love on her. And they be taking blue chews and Viagra and Cialis and all of these things, man. They take a whole bunch of things to try to still convince a woman that don't look good no more that they still find her attractive.
Now he's making the argument that this was due to another woman and possibly Glorilla, of course, because she's younger. Again, I don't agree with that narrative. But one thing that Angie Martinez said, she just said, listen, he manifested you. Yo Gotti manifested her. It goes down in the DMs. But I guess that was not enough.
The goals and like what I want.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, let's start back first, then we'll take you up to like Angela and Love and all those things.
Right.
How different is that from what people think?
There's a lot of it that's like, like I'm fun. I like to have fun, and I'm romantic. I'm funny, I guess. So many layers that I feel like people just haven't seen yet.
Well, what season are you in now? Like, what if you had to call it like a season? What season is Angela Simmons in today?
I'm in a growing season. I would say I'm in a healing season. I'm transforming into like the next like part of myself, and I think there's always different like layers. And then there was like me as a mother, becoming a mother, a fiance I've been. Like, I think people forget there's so much that goes on in my life behind the scenes that people don't see.
You were engaged to your son's father?
Yes.
Ah, wow.
Yes. And that was like its own like whirlwind and happened. It was a quick for me. And yeah.
That's a whole chapter. That's a couple chapters in the book.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever thought about a book, by the way?
I have, but I'm like, geez, I'm still in the middle of my story. I feel like I'm so far in, but not done. Like, I don't think I can complete the book until I get to like the goals and like what I want. Yeah. But I don't know.
Well, let's start back first, then we'll take you up.
First of all, I just want to say this. I mean, look at them. They are both in that soft girl, luxury boss woman.
On Fiverr, you can find the perfect
And I'll tell you this much. I've been watching Angela Simmons since her father's show. I believe it was on MTV. And this woman is just classy, okay? I believe she even had a shoe line out at one point. But let's take a listen.
So much.
I wondered that because sometimes when people pass you, it's all the things you didn't say, I wish I should have, I don't know, regret or
I struggled with it. Yeah. I struggled with it, but the therapy really helped me. Like, I went until my therapist was like, you probably don't need to come back. Like, because I was answering
your own questions.
Yeah, like I was like, okay, I think I'm good. Like, I felt like stronger and I was in a better space with it. And like, but I knew like for me, I need to be healthy. And then for my son, like I can't raise him and not like be strong enough to do it. And but I couldn't see it. Like, I'm like, I don't know how it is.
So it was like fear that you would like, what were you trying to get healing from?
We had our own stuff, me and his father. It was him not being there. How am I going to raise a son without him? It was just a lot at once. And then it's like, you still have to live life, like life's still moving. Like, you can't just stay stagnant because things happen and things happen every day, and I feel like I took proper time to like address it and go through it.
And I will say this, she is taking the time to address what people are saying because they're like, listen, Angela Simmons is a beautiful woman. What's going on in the relationship department? Because she was engaged for a while and then she got with Yo Gotti, who is a man that has been chasing her for a very long time. Okay. So I'll just ask you, what do you all think in the comments? Do you think that they'll get back together? Because sometimes you never know. Couples, they get back together, they break up, then they try it again. But who knows? Go ahead and put your comments below. This is Cam. Make sure you subscribe. We'll talk soon.